We are live. I never do it the same as Dudley, but you know what?
Recording.
What?
You just like push a button and it's Dudley.
We should have a recording. That's what we should do.
Can you guys let us know if we're 5x5?
Yeah, in the chat, let us know how the sound is. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Is it real? Is this all simulation? You know, no one knows anymore, peeps. It's a crazy time. It's a crazy time to be alive. I didn't even get a notification on the Instagram. Unbelievable. These people, man.
Got Iridium Group.
What's up, Iridium Group? Shalom. What's up, TMC? What's up, Dylan? Shout out to the 12C, Ground Fog, all the people who are over in there in the YouTube chat. What are you carrying? What do you mean? Like in my EDC? I don't understand. Like just overall, like what am I carrying right now? This is my phone. That's what I have in my hands. That's what I'm carrying. Shout out to you guys. This is the Refuge HQ live stream. As always, we like to hang out, and chat about this. You guys saw what happened between Canada and Buffalo. I actually just saw that. It looks like there might have been a V-bid that was detonated with 2 terrorists inside of it. We don't have all the information yet, so we're not going to speculate too much, but there was a large explosion that is directly related to a vehicle in between, right at the Canada border. I think it was like Rainbow Bridge. I can pull it up right now for you guys if you want. Yeah.
Really quick while you're doing that. Dylan has been holding on to this since last week's live, and he was letting 12C know that he was only asking about the scalpels because he's used 2 of them.
Sure. For what, you weirdo? Don't be using scalpels. So, Carolina's fire page on Twitter just released it. This was at 12:02 p.m., so about an hour ago. USA-Canada border near Niagara Falls, explosion. Rainbow Bridge at USA-Canada border crossing. Report of an unknown type of vehicle exploding at the border crossing. Bridges and other routes closed. Unknown casualties. So we'll wait to see what that actually is, what could have happened. It seems super fishy, and so I don't want to sit here and speculate with you guys. You guys don't know. I don't know. But standardly, border crossings, at a border checkpoint, vehicle explosion. All of the components are there. All of the components are there. But who knows what it actually is about. So with that, guys, as you're traveling for Turkey Day, as you're going around hanging out with friends and family because you got the day off work, let's pay attention. Let's be attentive to our surroundings. I always recommend that people do not go out and Black Friday shop. I think it's really stupid to go fight people for cheap TVs.
Especially now when you can do it online.
Yeah. First of all, I don't think you guys should be buying TVs right now anyways, but that's just my personal opinion. However, if you are going to participate in Black Friday, I recommend that you do it online. I recommend you don't go to a bunch of super populated, crazy places with who knows who is there, you know? So shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Heather, how you doing? Dylan, Garen, David, Basic Survivalist, Lone Star Living, John, TMC, Ben Valley, all you awesome people. Stewart's Prepping, what's up? It was for removing odd lumps off my arm, Bob. I'm not that weird.
Wait, so you're removing the lumps yourself? That sounds
Dude,
like something my husband would do.
That's weird. Like, I want to let you know that's weird.
I mean, maybe though. Like, he got bit by a brown recluse and was like, I don't need to go to the doctor. I'll drain it myself.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Come on.
Grabs a pocket knife, slices it open.
That's all you need. That's
That's
all
some duct
you
tape,
need.
zip
What is
tie.
up? Ford Holster Company is in the chat. So we're going to be talking about a couple of different things on the chat. I know people are going to continue to probably ask about the Canada situation. That's okay. I don't know if it was in Canada or if it was in the U.S. yet.
What was it? Because I missed it. I was working.
There was a V-bid explosion, or what seems like it might have been a vehicle-based IED. So it's in between Canada and the border crossing by Niagara Falls at the Rainbow Bridge. There was a large explosion that happened, unknown casualties at this point. Once more information comes out, guys, we'll be able to share it as we know. This isn't a news channel, but we always track on current events because it is relevant. Relevancy matters. But as you know, we continue to get some info on that. We will talk to you guys about the Black Friday stuff that we got going on. For anybody who's been tracking on the Bear Show or tracking on our previous lives, we're not going to devalue every single thing. Robert Bales has a great point. That V-bed could also be a lithium-ion battery in an electric car. Yes, it could have been.
Shoot.
You're not wrong.
Please don't drive electric cars.
It could have been a bunch of things, right? Now, the explosion that is being reported, it seems like it might be a little bit more pepper than that. But, you know, the world's a crazy place. So I'm not going to pontificate on what something could be. We'll wait for the narrative and see what their narrative is, and does their narrative even make sense.
I don't think anything crazy ever happens in that area, ever.
Tried to place an order. HSA card declined. Funds verified. Guessing it's due to shipping.
No.
Can I pick items up? We want to make a cash donation for Caleb House anyways. You can always come into the store. We'll be willing to help you. You got to come in within store hours, right? So like 8 to 4 is standardly when we'll see people inside of the shop. But if you're like, man, I want to get an HSA order placed, go ahead and call. Heath will be over there by the customer service phone. He helps people with HSA all the time. Sometimes on the website, it's just like it won't accept it. So we push it through on the back end, and it's no big deal. And then we'll still send you your itemized invoice, so that way you can turn it in to your HSA, FSA peeps towards the end of the year. Some ice, some Provo. Don't I dine a little bit of bourbon makes it very easy. Okay, well, yeah, however you're doing surgery on yourself, Dylan, is between you and the good Lord. Okay, thanks for the details. I just wanted to be sure it was okay if I come in. We were thinking about coming in next week. Yeah, I can never tell you, like, you know, how much time you're going to get from the staff while you're here, especially next week as we try to, you know, take care of all the Black Friday madness, Cyber Monday madness. But, you know, this is a place of business. You can definitely come in here and see us. Don't be surprised when you're surrounded by a bunch of guys when you pull in. That'll happen on those big jobs. You'll have that.
Just call ahead of time.
That's the best way to do it, is really to call, because then they can kind of just be like, why don't you come in at X time? And that's usually what's best. So call for your medical kit appointment. No, so we have some awesome stuff that's dropping for Black Friday. So everybody has always, you know, been hitting us up throughout the year. Black Multicam, it is the drippiest drip that is out there. This is a Bearfac in Black Multicam, so we'll have Black Multicam Bearfacs, we'll have Black Multicam Bear Mins, and then I believe we'll have Black Multicam SOBs.
Yes.
Some Sobs out here in Black Multicam.
That wasn't to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought she was yelling at me. So, for those of you who have been waiting, there's not a lot of Black Multicam. This drops tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I recommend that you get on it while it's hot. Be ready there, sitting, waiting, watching for it to drop. I'm a big fan of, like, one of these and an SOB. They look awesome in vehicles. They look so clean inside of vehicles. I don't know why. It's just maybe because it has multiple tones in there. It's crispier than if you were to just do like a black SOB or a black Bearfac. So the Black Multicam will be in stock for y'all. Drops tomorrow at 0:10. What? And we'll have the Bear Mins, Bearfacs, and SOBs all in Black Multicam as you guys requested, because we love you and it's also freaking sexy. I know it's a fad thing, but I'm a sucker for Black Multicam. Dude, I will be honest. I'm going to just say it. I love Black Multicam. All right? There. I said it. Make fun of me all you want, people. I don't care. I have a Black Multicam plate carrier. My favorite pair of combat pants is Black Multicam. If you ever actually do stuff at night, Black Multicam is awesome. Like, it's super, super good. There's, like, very, very low IR signature. It blends in and breaks shadows. It's not too dark to where you silhouette all the time. It's a really cool camo. And it also, dude, it just looks cool. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, high-speed, practical, tactical. You can buy stuff because it looks cool. That's okay, guys. It still has a good use. Planning to be on site right away tomorrow to get one for my motorcycle. We are closed tomorrow, so...
No. We open up at 10.
The store... Oh, on the site.
Yeah.
I thought you meant on site here.
No, I think he means on the site. Like,
Yeah, so be on the site tomorrow.
Well, we are
He
closing.
did say on the site. I read it as on site, thinking in my head like he meant here. I was like, don't come to the store tomorrow. Nobody's going to be here.
Do you want to talk about like how our schedule is working for like the store closing and then opening back up at 10 and all that?
Yes, absolutely. So tomorrow the store opens at 0:10 for the Black Friday sale. It'll run through Thanksgiving into Friday. Friday at sundown, the store will close for Shabbat. The store will stay closed through Shabbat, and then Sunday at 0:10, the store opens back up. Did they change it to Saturday night? Britt!
I think she's on the phone.
Okay, so the store opens back up Saturday night, Sunday morning.
We're opening up Saturday night.
Okay, 8 p.m. on Saturday night. So after sundown everywhere, Saturday night, we'll open the store back up. That'll begin the Cyber Monday sale, right? So you have Sunday and Monday to participate in the Cyber Monday sale.
Which we're dropping completely different things for
So
Cyber
there's
Monday.
different stuff for Cyber Monday. We'll talk about Cyber Monday here in a second. So Cyber Monday will have a completely different set of drops. There'll be the new TQ holsters are dropping, the new ankle rig is dropping. There's some fire stuff. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. These are our homies here. We can tell them.
Okay.
We can tell them. We've been getting a ton of emails. We've been getting like inundated, and we've been trying to keep it under wraps, like
Callie
what
and
we're
I
doing.
have purposefully not been sharing everything, blurring things out.
Yeah,
and
we're-
it's just like, here's all of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get to do that. It's okay. You have a cat in your pants?
What?
Ren, you have a cat in your pants?
That would be Ren. Hey, Ben Valley wanted to know.
It's a black cat.
Oh, I bet you it's a tourniquet.
That makes sense. Ben Valley would like to know, can we do bags only for the black multicam? Because he wished he had gotten that back when he got his black one.
I don't know if Britt's doing black or bags only on the black multicam. I know there's some that she's doing bags only on. It depends on like how many kits were built, and how she has it divvied up. I know there's like specific components delegated for each kit, which is standardly how we do it on like sale days like this. We'll do, X amount of kits like this, X amount of kits like that, and then we kind of gather the components for those kits. So if there is, you can absolutely grab it. If not, we might make an exception, we might not. I recommend that you probably just grab another kit anyways. I mean, there was just a VBID that might have went off in Canada. So use this opportunity to get some good medical gear. Heather said, we're all friends here. Yeah, we're all friends here. We can talk. We can have a conversation, right?
Aaron said Bob does what he wants.
I unfortunately do most of the time. TQ check, right arm. Got it. Time me. Guys, we'll take our time. We'll go accurately and not quickly because accuracy matters, right? Do-do, 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 do-do. Is somebody timing me?
No. I mean, probably.
Yay! There it is. Okay. We're up. Did you guys get yours on? TQ check, right arm. You got shot in the right arm. The Rickster said it on YouTube. Done. Rickster's done. I'm done. Yeah, we like to have a little fun around here.
I want to know how many of you are going to get the free boogie.
Yeah, so that's a great point, too. So for Black Friday, starting tomorrow at 0:10, the first 100 people that come to the store and buy a first aid kit, so it's like right around $250, you're going to get a free boogie. And so we've been building out boogies for you guys, hundreds of boogies, to give away. We wanted to figure out something that would be useful, right? We talked about like maybe a hat or a sweater or like sticker packs or stuff like that. But we figured for the people who are spending their money with us this Black Friday, we want to give you guys additional first aid gear. We feel like you're going to need it. The world's freaking nuts. And so be one of the first 100 people, right? Be ready 0:10 tomorrow. And then, at 8 p.m. on Saturday night, because the first 100 people on Saturday night for the Cyber Monday sale, they also get a boogie. So you got to be ready for that. Accuracy matters. Shalom, Psalm.
If you have your bingo card, make sure that you cross out that Saws is in the chat.
Yes. You can only shoot as fast as you can hit, guys. It doesn't matter how fast you miss. Ask me how I know. The boogies are awesome scouting in the woods. The boogie, guys, it's not it's so practical, tactical. Like, it's additional. It's a great little first aid kit that you could put anywhere, in the diaper bag, in the glove box, in the backpack, wherever you have it, right? So you got to do that.
WD Glock and Roll, any stores near Oregon?
No, we don't have any stores near Oregon. We have one store. That store is in Oklahoma. Everything else we do e-com, so e-commerce. The reason we're in Oklahoma is because it's super duper free here. Unlike Oregon, you should come check us out sometime. We have like 12 laws. It's pretty dope. So yeah, I have one for each hand and a spare. There you go. 60 seconds exactly with a soft tee. I need to train more. Maybe. 60 seconds is a pretty good application.
Iridium Group said, C, well under the 60-second benchmark. Much prefer a 30-second TQ benchmark.
Yeah, I mean, 30 seconds is kind of where you should be. If it's in your pocket, if it's staged, if you breathe, just do the thing, it should be fine. Who else has the tingles? You should be about numb by now. Border incident info. Vehicle ordered into secondary screening. Vehicle contained 2 adult males. Vehicle accelerated into screening area, crashed and exploded. Occupants unalived. Yeah, dude, that sounds awful, V-Betty.
They just like, that's so weird, man. They're just like, you know what? Let's go kill ourselves. Most free state in the USA. I mean...
We're up there. We're up there. That's definitely true. David Carter, you can't miss him fast enough to win. Yeah, that's super true. Bob, ask Britt about my kid idea. Okay, I will off of camera.
And maybe not like during this weekend.
Yeah, and like not right now because Britt's like, F that guy's kid idea. I don't care. I'm taking this off.
She didn't really say that, but she's also dealt with like 2 fires today, 2.5 fires.
Yeah.
So she's just like she's not in that headspace.
Ooh, there it is. There it is. 45, cat tea in pocket, another cat on table, and soft tea in back. Nice, of course. Do you guys have any questions about the Black Multicam or about Black Friday or how you guys can get, entered in to win the old boogie for free? Oh, yeah, we're doing that on Black Friday,
yeah,
right?
I was like, do you want to show them the new
Okay,
colors?
So we've got a couple new colors for you guys, too. Everybody's been reaching out. They're like, Bob, Britt, everything's so tactical. Why is everything so tactical? Well, because we're tactical people. But they were like, well, I just want like a nice color to go to like dinner with or to the park. And so we decided to launch 2 new colors. So we've got the royal purple here, which is just absolutely schmexy. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I'm not a big purple guy overall, but it's kind of turned me on to it. I'm not gonna lie. As a dude, it seems pretty attractive. Like if I was a female, I think I would like that. I'm not a female because that's impossible. Sorry, CNN.
So royal purple.
Yeah, it's a royal purple here. This thing is freaking awesome. We're also gonna have adventure bags in this pattern.
And bear facts.
Yeah, and bear facts.
Yeah.
We're gonna have bear facts in this pattern. We're gonna have adventure kits in this pattern, and then we're also gonna have the boo-boos in this pattern. It still has the high-vis stripe on it, so that way you guys could identify it if you need to. A great little stroller bag, great little kit right there. I'm pumped about the adventure bags. I know we're gonna do those in bag only for you guys, because some people just want to buy them as shoulder bags and everything like that. Super sick ballistic nylon, high quality, really is. What you got?
I would say too, like out of all of our kits, the one that gets used the most is probably the boo-boo or the adventure, just because it has your everyday items in it, and that's what us moms use constantly. It's like it's the Band-Aids, it's the antiseptic wipes, it's the the itch like everything, the sting relief, all of that.
That's so funny. Somebody said a med kit color for Mace Windu. Yes, so this is Mace Windu med kit. So you don't know Star Wars? That's okay. We've all been wrong before. So there's the Mace Windu purple, and then we've also got blue.
This one's the KL.
Blue floral here. This is awesome. It really is a cool print. I did not trust this print at all.
A lot of us were a little bit like,
terrified. I was not a believer.
It's tie-dye and it has flowers.
Yeah, so it's like a floral blue tie-dye. It's really beautiful. It looks awesome in the adventure bags. I don't have the adventure bags on me right now to show you. I got to go pick them up here in a little bit. But I've seen photos of them, and they're freaking sweet.
Well, and Katie Lynn came in, and I was joking it's a KL bag because she came in wearing like that color blue with like this like grayish blue sweater, and she had her thing on, and we ran outside to take pictures because she totally matched the bag.
Yeah, this is an awesome color. This is also going to be for the adventure kit, and then also for the Bear Fact, we'll have them in these ladies colors. And I say ladies colors because, you know, they are a little bit more feminine. However, if you're a dude, you can absolutely still grab one of these guys. They're great first aid kits. We'll still sell them in the adventure kits and the Bear Facts too. So we'll have the royal purple and then the floral blue are our new colors for y'all. Just a little bit of different style. It's not high speed. It's not earth tone or anything like that. It's something that's just every single day use, very practical for you, the end user, for mom, for the wife, for the daughter, for your sister, whoever it is. Like, it's a great gift this season.
Well, I was gonna say that's like the perfect entry level kit to get like a woman in your life. Like you said, whether it's your mom or your sister, an aunt, it's the perfect entryway into getting them into the medical side of stuff.
Yeah, and that's, you know, listen, guys, it's a challenging time to have hard conversations with people. Like, I understand that I've had a lot of individuals reach out to me here recently, like, hey, how do I get my so-and-so on board with prepping? Or how do I get so-and-so involved in first aid gear? I think it's important. You know, provide the resources. There's a barrier of entry, right? And so if people don't have an interest or they're naturally intimidated by it, they're not going to try to overcome that barrier to entry. If you overcome that barrier to entry with them, say you get them a boo-boo kit, and then you show them how to use a couple of the tools inside of it, that disarms them, right? It takes away their lack of confidence. It builds them up, as well as it shatters the barrier to entry. Now, you don't have to do anything besides participate. And all you have to do to participate is learn. And you should learn. You should want to learn, right? And it's much easier to disarm people when you're helping them in the process rather than just like informing or coaching them in the process. It's the difference of me telling somebody to do something versus showing them how to do something. So I think that for this season, it's a great little thing to just, you know, throw at your family members to ensure that they have what they need. You know I'm concerned about my family members having what they need. You should be too. That's just good America personing, right? We should be looking out for one another. We're our brother's keeper and stuff.
Hey, it should be noted, like, this is not a permanent thing.
Oh,
We're not,
yeah.
like, adding this to the line.
Oh,
So
yeah.
There's literally a couple bins that we have.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
Yeah, that's a great point to make. Last year, a bunch of people in like January and February were yelling at me because they wanted black multicam gear. And I was like, nah, dude, that was for Black Friday. You should have known better. Same thing with these. We are launching these for Black Friday. And if they do well, maybe we'll stock them. Maybe, right? But we have to see from y'all, right? So share it out. Get the word out if you like these colors, whether these are going to succeed or not. What do you got, Britt?
Dawes,
I was just giving a quick update to Refuge Nation. Our text alerts are live on the website.
Nice.
So people can go and put in there to stay updated for the weekend.
Okay, so we've set up a text alert system for the weekend. So what I recommend you guys do is as we're dropping stuff, because who knows what else we're going to drop. Who knows if there's any craziness, right? Go subscribe for the SMS service. We're not going to bombard you. We're not going to, spam you. You guys have already given us your phone numbers. Usually what we do is send you a video of Heath and Ren dancing next to your order. It's going to be the same type of stuff, maybe less dancing. We'll just be like, hey, we're dropping this today in case you wanted to know, stuff like that. So go to the website, sign up for the SMS service. That's really going to be the best way to stay in touch throughout all of this craziness.
you see Saw's
Best kit or insert for an M4 double mag sized pouch. Any Mac 4 kit updates. Best kit or insert for a M4 double mag sized pouch. So I would assume if you're doing a double mag for an M4, I don't know if you're doing like a shingle or if it's just like 2 magazines in a pouch. I would say one of our bigger kits is going to be one of the best. I know that people will take out a couple of the modules inside the adventure kit, and one of the pockets in the adventure kit, the Velcro in and out, you can fit 4 M4 mags in. which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can fit 4 P mags in there, but I know you can fit 4 M4 mags. And then as far as the Mac 4 updates go, we're trying to keep Mac 4s in stock. What happens is every time we have Mac 4s come in stock, they sell. And we only stock 2 to 5 of those kits at a time, just because they're very, very, like, intimate kits. They're very specific niches. And so we've talked about building the inventory up on those kits more, but usually they're going out in direct sales. And so we don't see them as much through like our direct-to-consumer market. Not as many everyday people are buying Mac 4s. However, I do think that would be a great kit for, groups, mags, prepper groups, survivalist groups, whatever have you, because the Mac 4 is just, it's comprehensive for a mass casualty event, right? Whatever it may be. If it's a car accident, which can be a mass casualty event, if it's an explosion like we saw today in between Canada and the USA, if it's a shooting incident, if, whatever could happen, tornadoes, natural disasters, having the ability to treat multiple, like, traumatic bleeding incidences inside of one bag is really important. And one of the things I like about the Mac 4 saws is that the MOLLE on the outside could allow for you to attach an accoutrement of pouches if you wanted to, right? So if you wanted to run some M4 mags and kind of strap them in on the outside, you could do that. And I'm sure there's space in there to kind of work them around where you want. So hopefully that helps. Can we just buy the bags, the new bags themselves, empty in case we want to use our current bag for like mags, like an adventure kit? So I know that the adventure bags themselves in blue and in purple are going to sell just as the bag. I do know that. As far as black multicam, I don't think black multicam is selling just as a bag, but the adventure bags will. So if you wanted to grab just the bag, that way you could, use your current bag for whatever have you. If you want to use a little bug out bag, you can totally do that, no problemo.
Which of your kits fit inside a double M4 size pouch?
Which of your kits fit inside of a double M4 size pouch? The boogie could fit depending on how much elastic is in there. The SOB inner can fit. You can roll, like you can squeeze a slick kit and you can make it fit inside of a double M4 pouch. I don't know that the pocket will. It might be too big. I think the pocket would be too big. The belt kit would be super duper close, but that comes inside of a pouch that's about that size. So all of that would be comprehensive. Honestly, the boogie would be a good call. Or if you take the contents of a slick kit, you could stick it inside of a double M4 pouch for sure. That would work really well. Thumbs up, do it now. Yeah, you guys got to hit the thumbs up button. Bob is the Chuck Norris of dead sexy medical kits. Thank you so much, Ren. I needed that today. I really did. I needed that W.
Ben Valley said, I've seen you all got the Alien Gear Rapid TQ. Have you all got to test it much?
So we have gotten the tack strap, the Alien Gear tack strap. It's really cool. I like it a lot. I think for care under fire, it's definitely applicable to people who are going into dangerous situations where they think they might experience an arterial bleed. For the everyday person, I don't think it's necessarily applicable. I don't think everyday dude should just be walking around with TQs fixed to their legs. That being said, I'm waiting on another piece from Alien Gear so that I can attach my Safariland holster to the tack strap, to run the tack strap with the holster, to test it with the gear. And I don't want to speak to its reliability without having done that. I know they've done a lot of testing. I still like to do testing myself and kind of see hey, what's going to happen when I get dragged? What's going to happen when a stick gets wedged in between? All these things, right? Seeing kind of where the failure points could be inside of that kit, knowing that then I can communicate it to y'all so you can expect, integrity inside of your gear. So I like the idea a lot. I'm excited about it. I want to run it. At this point, I'm getting almost antsy because I haven't gotten the other parts to it, and I really want to run it on my gear. I have a training coming up next week that's like an overnight, and I really wanted to run the tack straps on that training. So what are you gonna do? You know, it's that season. Everybody's busy. I'm sure Alien Gear is busy. Thanks, Bob. We've got a Mac 4. Just wanted to know if there's any updates before we get a second one. Keep doing the things. In terms of updates, there might be some additional components. I'm not positive. I wish I could memorize all of our contents lists, brother. But like the Mac 4's gotta have like 600 components, realistically, after you count everything. And if you guys haven't seen the Mac 4, I recommend that. That's what we sell to SWAT teams. So like our local TAC team here runs with a version of the Mac 4. They actually run with 2 versions of the Mac 4, making it a Mac 8, right? So that way they could render aid to 8 people inside of a casualty on the X. Well, not on the X, off the X once the X is no longer hot. What you got?
Josh Dalton on Instagram said, "Can we see the ankle kit?"
Boy, you wish you could. No, yeah, you totally can. So
I'm gonna zoom in for this.
This right here is the AFAC, the ankle fac, the ankle rig, the ankle kit, whatever we're calling it now. It is awesome. This was designed and tested over the last 4 months. We have a bunch, we went through a bunch of iterations of this, guys. We looked at options with pockets on the back. We looked at ballistic nylon versus webbing versus stretching webbing. We looked at using hook and loop, using magnets, and this is where we landed because it's simple. And we actually took a word from you, Sauce. We mumsed it, and we really looked at what is the purpose of this dang kit, right? And so with that, this is where we are. So we have 3 elastic pouches as well as 2 elastic pen-sized pouches to do with what you want, right? So inside of our first elastic pouch, right? Now you can see that this is adjustable. What I like about this, I'll give you a little dim it. I can't get my leg up that high. So what I like about this is it can fit a variety of different sizes because it stretches. And so if you're smaller, you can go a little bit tighter. If you're bigger, you can go bigger, whatever have you, right?
I mean, TJ fits it on his ankle and still gets his jeans over it, and like unless you're looking for it,
yeah, it's really discreet. It's a very, very discreet kit. And I'm personally gonna start running it just so I can free up some pocket space.
Do you remember what he said it weighed?
A pound. It weighed like right at a pound. I think it was a little bit under a pound, so less than a loaded mag, right? So going from what would be right to left, right? We have in our first pouch here, an accoutrement, we have an S-mark bandage. We have chest seals, and then we also have a 5x9 right here inside of the first pouch. So you got chest seals, 5x9, and an S-mark bandage. Super dope. Then we've got, this is an add-on. You got to, check the box that you actually know how to use one of these in order to buy one. And so that is an add-on. You can add a decompression needle or a T-pack or whatever you want to call them, depending on when you are in and what you do. Then right here in your middle pouch is a soft T tourniquet. Still in the wrapper, so it's a little tight to get out, but soft T tourniquet can go there. A cat can fit. We've put cats in there. It's no big deal. The only thing is like you might get a little rub from the cat, so caution, right? But I'll show you guys a cat in there too, so that way you can see it. Do. I think you gotta push it down just a little bit, like so. And I just usually,
already looks better than the Warrior Poet Society one for sure.
I tuck the back strap in when I do the cat because it doesn't go over the top. So the cat can sit in there like so you can pull it out, right? The next place, you got a spot for a Sharpie, right? So you can put your little Sharpie in there. You can draw doodles on your friends when they pass out. Or rather, you can mark your remediations and interventions as you do them. Then our final pocket, you'll notice right on top, you got gloves, because if it's wet, not yours, and it's sticky, don't touch it. Excuse me, sorry. Just eating lunch. So then you got compressed gauze, you got your duct tape, and then an add-on is combat gauze. It doesn't come with combat gauze. You can definitely add it on. I recommend you do. Realistically, it's always good to have a hemostatic impregnated gauze on you. And then with that wound packing gauze, any of you guys who have been to the Responder 3 class know that there's a lot of injuries where this is not enough gauze. And so to start here, right, and use your hemostatic impregnated and then back it up with a wound packing gauze to continue to build more and more pressure, so that way you can secure the pressure, it doesn't loosen up in the wound, that's very useful. So the ankle kit launches on Monday. The first 100 people on Sunday for Cyber Monday.
Actually, Saturday night.
So this is why we're never doing Black Friday again, because it's a lie. Black Friday is a lie. It doesn't make any sense.
Like, nobody does it only on Friday.
It makes zero sense. It is a lie, and we're never doing it again after this because it's so stupid. It makes zero sense. And you know, TJ and I talked about it at length because, like, people literally just show you that they have an additional 20% inside of their products, and then they just are like, the Friday sale starts Monday 2 weeks before, and we're gonna send you emails every day now.
There's been Black Friday and stuff all over Instagram. Hey, 7Heather7 said unrelated, but what was that? We're gonna call it the Pew Pew shop name y'all recommended. I swear I saw a video where you went to a gun shop and said it was a great place.
Yeah, so there's 2 gun shops that we recommend here locally to us. There's one on the Arkansas side and there's one on the Oklahoma side. The Arkansas shop is Fort Chaffee Outfitters. Fort Chaffee Outfitters is an awesome shop. They've got a great selection of tools. They've got really competitive pricing, and the owners don't suck. And that's a big thing for me with gun shops, is just like, what does the ownership look like? Who are they? Are they Americans? Are they cool people? Do they care about you and your rights? So that's the Arkansas side, is Fort Chaffee Outfitters. And then on the Oklahoma side, I recommend 6 Degrees. 6 Degrees is in Pecola, Oklahoma. Really, really cool shop. We've taught there a couple of times. We know the owners really well. They're a small, intimate little gun shop. They do a lot for their people, their clients. They'll find guns from all across the world. They'll find you weird calibers. They work with you, work for you.
Right?
What? Yeah, they do Cerakoting. Ford holsters get sold there. They used to make their own suppressors, but I don't think they do anymore. But a really, really good shop. Great option for low vis and those who drive a bunch. Soft tee, probably less rub. Balance out an opposite side ankle holster, jelly bean launcher, etc. Yep,
Nice.
Absolutely, dude. Throw a little 38 special or something like that on the other side, and you're all balanced out. You're not going to walk weird. Because, guys, what you don't realize, you might not realize, is you have a gait. Like, the way you walk is very specific. Actually, if any of you are married, your partner could see you from probably about 75 meters away walking without knowing that it's you because of how you walk.
Oh, I know my husband's walk.
Right.
For sure.
And if you put a pound on one ankle, you will change how you walk. It will actually look different. And so spies, when they go out and do spy stuff, a lot of times they'll change their walk, or they'll change their shoes. Sometimes people will change, like, it's like really weird, like they'll put like maybe a 1/4 inch insole in one of their shoes to rise it up, right? So that way they kind of like look differently as they walk. These are all like random things. So, you know, if you're doing any of those things, and that's why you need an ankle fact to make sure you're properly, you know, allocating weight to both sides to disguise, you know, your gait.
How much is the ankle kit gonna run?
I don't know. I wish I could.
It launches this
I'm-
weekend, guys.
I'm pretty sure it's $150. I'm pretty sure, but it could be
Just like,
$160.
don't quote him.
It could be $190. It could be $10. Guys, this is a new product. 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 We got 6 other new products in the works. We are absolutely trying our best to keep everything straight. But, man, spreadsheets exist for a reason. Am I right?
Well, and like you have to remember too, things have been absolutely crazy because of all of the wars, the various wars that are going on. So like, I feel like this year Black Friday snuck up on us, whereas like last year we were like, oh, that was our main focus, right?
Yeah.
It was like just Black Friday. This year we were like, we have to get the things in stock so we can ship them out to the people. And they're like, oh crap, you know what? Next week's Black Friday.
Yep. Yeah, so we were, I mean, it's not that it snuck up on us, it's just priorities, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are we going to prioritize a weird Babylonian sale day when, like, Tuesday is busy? Like, for us, it just didn't really make sense. And so, you know, we're doing what we can to celebrate with y'all and to give you guys good deals and good discounts and good launches. But, you know, I don't know everything. Refuge socks, maybe, dude. Maybe. We do have a head sock that's coming. That we have a Refuge beanie that Heath and I have been working on, and he's really close to getting that product all finished up for us. It's gonna be sweet. It's American made, really, really nice beanie. It'll be embroidered with our logos and stuff like that, just in time for winter, for those cold months where you need it. Is there a Black Friday deal to teach me to be as good at lives as Bob is? Maybe it's his awesome camera person, set designer. Maybe. That's probably what it is. Trevor, you're awesome at lives. I just pretend that none of you are here. And I talk to myself. That's really how I do it. So just pretend.
I am trying to up the game.
Yeah.
And, like, this is like just what I had on hand, but Bob already knows I have a plan.
Yeah, she has a plan to set money on fire, and
I get in trouble.
Yeah.
By the big guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, hey, we should do this, and it's like, Lauren, stop, quit it.
12C brings up a great point. 1 pound on your ankle is equivalent to 4 pounds on your belt when looking at calories burned from movement, or so I'm told. That I would believe you if you told me that, but it definitely makes sense. Yeah, AVT, I'm pretty sure 12C is coming to the ruckus. Yep, there he is. Wait, but I actually made part of the live. Don't pretend I'm not here. Tavar, I would never pretend that you're not here. I just pretend that all of you aren't here. You're not that special. It's just all of you. And I read the comments as if they were posted, 2 weeks ago.
There's 52 people here, which means there's a solid 30 people who aren't saying anything right now. Comment.
Yeah, guys,
Let's
hop in the
hear
chat.
from
We
you.
want to hear from you. That's why we do this. This is a live. We could just film a video. We do this because we love to interact with you guys. It's a great time for Q&As. So if you got any questions, I'll do my best to answer it. I'm not going to say I'm going to know everything, but I'll try my absolute best. The ankle fact, for those of you who have asked, it is dropping on Saturday night for the Cyber Monday sale. That's Sunday, Monday. So you can grab that 8 p.m. on Saturday. We'll also have the Kydex TQ holsters. They're dropping, and I don't know where they are.
Can you bring us a holster?
A red
TQ holster?
Yeah. So we've got the Kydex TQ holsters are coming in. Those are freaking sweet. We've got 2 clip options for the holster. So one of them is like a belt clip that can be adjusted. So depending on what size belt you have. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. He is so high quality there. So you can see here, this is an OD green, forest green type color. We've also got black, and then we've got coyote as well. So 3 different colors based off of like what color your belt is and what you're running. But you can have the belt clip go on back here, or you can do a molly clip. So if you wanted to run it on a molly attachment somewhere there, really good stuff. And it's got great retention without even being adjusted for a Cat Gen 7 and for a soft tee. So if you wrench down that retention right there, it'll be tight, because this is, that's pretty good retention right there, just off top. I've not adjusted my retention, and I've been running it on my belt now for probably almost a month, and I haven't had any issues. And I've deployed and put back in like a bunch of times the tourniquet into the holster. Here's the coyote too, if you wanted to see it. So we got coyote, black, and then forest green, all right here for you. I'm gonna try to hold 3 things with 2 hands. There you go, boom. So that's kind of what it looks like there. I'll show you what it looks like with a soft tee in there too.
Shalom, all you peoples.
Oh, I have a soft tee right here from when I put it on my arm. Silly Bob, tricks are for kids. So, to stow the soft tee, the triangle clip would go on the bottom. You might wrap it up a little bit more, but you can still stow the soft tee just the same. Pull it out. And it's got that good Kydex retention. Can Bob juggle? I can juggle 2, but I can't juggle 3. So, I can juggle projects. How about that? Does that work? Does that count? So all of this stuff here is all new launches for you guys that we've got coming. We've also got the SOB in black multicam. We've got the Bear Min in black multicam. We've got adventure bags in floral blue. We've got adventure bags in royal purple. We've got Bear Fax in royal blue. We've got Bear Fax in royal purple. And then we've got the ankle fac for the Cyber Monday sale, the Kydex holsters for the Cyber Monday sale. I mean, we've got a ton of stuff that's dropping. So if you haven't signed up for the SMS service, go to the website, sign up for the SMS service. That's going to be the best way to stay in touch with us throughout the whole deal. We'll still do our email blast and everything for y'all because I know you guys like it. And with that, it's going to be 10 a.m. tomorrow. So 010, that's when the Black Friday sale starts. That runs Thursday through Friday. Friday night, sundown, the store closes down for Shabbat. We'll keep the Shabbat. Then at 8 p.m. on Saturday night, right? That's when the Cyber Monday sale starts, and that'll run through Sunday and into Monday. So, I mean, that's as many things as we could freaking do for y'all. I mean, we're trying to give you guys the stuff here. Best kit a 17-year-old girl in KC could carry walking. Basically, wear hoodie and leggings, so no pocket. Gosh, Kansas City is a really not awesome place for a 17-year-old girl to walk around. In a hoodie and leggings. That's my first thought as a guy who's lived in Kansas City. With that, like the ankle kit, like I know, oh, Dad, it's going to stick out on my ankle. Yeah, it will. Also, does she have a backpack? Like, can she throw a boo-boo with a tourniquet in there? A slit kit if she's got side pockets on her leggings. Like sometimes leggings have pockets right here. A slit kit and a soft tee will go right there. You can also do that on the inside with like a belly band holster, stuff like that.
Beartron on Instagram wants to know, how often should you train with your EDC tourniquet, and should you have a separate trainer tourniquet?
Depends on, yes, you should have a separate training tourniquet. How much should you train with your EDC tourniquet? You just answered it by having a separate training tourniquet. How much should you train? If you're asking me, every day. I train every day because people are trying to kill me every day. Like, I've not been alive where somebody is not trying to kill me because the world's a bad place. Somebody trying to kill me right now? Probably. Are they here? No, they're not. But I'm still going to train. You know, I carry a gun every day. I train very often with it. You know, everything that we do is a depreciating skill. Like, if you don't continue to do it, it's only going to get worse, right? And so it doesn't matter if it's shooting, it doesn't matter if it's fighting, it doesn't matter if it's gardening, if it's animal husbandry, whatever it may be, whatever you do, if you don't train it, practice it, learn it, study it, you're going to get worse at it. So you can grab, if you're carrying a soft tee, you can grab a blue trainer soft tee from us. We recommend blue because blue is the training color, so that way it's like, oh, visibly I can see it, right? Couple of reps and sets out of the pocket onto the arm, out of the pocket in onto the arm, right? Just to kind of get, hey, I'm there, I know what I'm doing, onto the pocket, onto the leg, right? Whatever it may be. That's all super helpful. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Amen. Her mom lets her run. I'm down in Southwest Corner, Missouri. Yeah, like, Ben, I totally get that. Talk to Mom. Have a conversation. Like, I don't know. It really depends on where you're at in Kansas City, too. Like, if you're at 40th and Truce, that's a much different area than if you're by, like, the Art Institute, you know? So, or if you're, like, if you're in Westville or Westport, that's, like, way different than the plaza. And so, depending on where she is, can make a huge difference. A fanny pack, I would just make her wear a fanny pack, and in the fanny pack have, like, a really good bottle of pepper spray. She's 17, so not a gun. But a really good bottle of pepper spray, a slick kit, and a tourniquet. Know how to use it. That'll be the way to go. You know, carry something on you. If you're carrying, if you're wearing clothes that are so tight and are so constricted that you can't carry anything on you, like, I get that you're 17, but you got to think. You really got to think about it. Slick kit in a new Refuge cap. I don't know what that means. No, you can't carry the slick kit in the new Refuge hat. That won't work. Got to get back to work. Shalom, Rachel. Good afternoon. Excited to finally watch you folks in real time. What up, Prodigal Prepper? Can I please get a job with y'all? I'll take a quarter of my pay in gear. It doesn't really work that way. So if you do want to work for us, I will always look at a resume. So send me a resume. Convince me, you know. I got, like, you never know what the Father's trying to do inside of our organization and who he's trying to send. And so I try to stay open to stuff like that because, man, it's just, we don't get to be in charge. So send me a resume. SAWS, SMCS, sustain is a thing. Yes, it really is, brother. It really, really is. 10 block North 40 and Troost and Guns. 40 stays at home. 40th and Troost and Guns. 40 stays at home. She carry a knife at least. Yeah, dude, if you're at 40th and Troost, you need to not, like, I know that area. Like, I've lived in that area. It's really, really rough. It's really, really rough. I know that they were trying to gentrify it like 5 years ago and make it all nice and new and pretty. I don't know if they succeeded in that because I don't go back to the hood often. But I would, like, make her run on the other side of Troost, like farther away from Prospect, more towards Main Street in Broadway, if that makes sense. I hope, because the way that KC works is it's a big grid. So if you get her running back towards Broadway, that at least puts her into like city suburbs, which is a little bit better, right, than running on 40th and Troost where there's just a bunch of less than desirable people hanging out trying to do bad things. Spray-on clothes is just much the norm nowadays. Yeah, it is. Just got here. Any deals on an ARC? No, there's no deals on an ARC, but what we do have, if you just got here, is Black Friday. We'll have black multicam drop-in the Bear Fac. We'll have black multicam in SOBs. We'll have black multicam in Bear Mins. Then we've got the new colors for our lady friends out there. We've got royal purple, and then we've also got floral blue, and that'll be in the Boo Boo, the Bear Fac, and the Adventure Kit. That's all for Black Friday. And then the first 100 people to purchase like $250 or more, they get a free first aid kit. They get a free boogie, which is a pretty comprehensive little first aid kit. We were going to give you guys discounts, but we're like, we would rather give you more medical gear. Like, I hope you see that. I hope you really see that we would rather give you more medical gear. And then for the Cyber Monday deal, we've got the ankle rig drop-in. This bad mamma jamma right here, stretch, conforms to the leg, tested by me, tested by TJ, our CEO, tested by Britt. So we've got a normal-sized person, a normal-sized man, a bear-sized man, and then a normal-sized female. All have tested the ankle rig, and it is the cat's pajamas. So that's a pretty comprehensive kit that's dropping Saturday night for the Cyber Monday sale, as well as we've got the Kydex TQ holsters dropping Saturday night for the Cyber Monday sale. So all that will be live for you guys. The reason we're not running a big deal on ARCs and on a bunch of other first aid kits is because we're not going to commoditize first aid gear. This stuff saves lives. We don't have 20% in it to give it to you guys. If we did, we would. If we did, we wouldn't price it at this point, though. That'd be disingenuous. It'd be dishonest, right? And so with that, we decided, hey, first 100 people, they're going to get a free boogie. That's how we can say, you know, happy Black Friday. Hope you guys are having a great day, whatever. And hopefully you all understand that. And if you don't, cool, shalom. You know, it is what it is. Cool, says Sam off grid. Nope, Broadway bad now. Used to work haunted house on Main and Grand in 2000. Any visibility into 2024 Refuge training schedule and locations? So we've talked about it. We know we've got a couple of private classes in 2024. We have, we don't know what we want. We don't know what 2024 is going to look like. And so we're talking about having some classes here close to home. Guys, Saws has said it. I have said it, as well as other trainers have said it. The window of opportunity for you to receive training like the ones that we have put on has been closing. It has been closing. It is becoming more and more challenging to train people in mass, in tactics and scenario-based training and TAC med and all these things. That's not me saying we're not going to do it. No, Bob, you're not going to train anyone. Stop. Listen to me. With that being said, we're working on trying to establish a training area right here locally that's a little bit more sustainable in the long term. We just don't know what that looks like, and so I'm not going to tell you that we're going to have a ton of dates in 2024. We don't know that. But when we do know what we have for 2024, y'all are going to be the first ones to know outside of this building, right? Because it's in our best interest to tell you. Now, hopefully, when we launch the classes, if we launch classes in 2024, you guys realize, like, we don't know how much we're going to continue to do this. Take it seriously and get on there while you can. Order what you can ASAP. Supplies can change. Yeah, that's not a joke, Rick. Guys, ports can close quick. Like, stuff can change quick. We are already dynamic. We had our first engagement last night with an AC-130 in, I think it was Iran-backed militias in Iraq that we were smoking. Like, we are kinetic. It's just not as hyped as it could be, right? And so hopefully you guys are getting what you can in the time being. I hope you take advantage of the Black Friday craziness because we have a ton of stuff in stock and we're going to ship it as fast as we feasibly can to y'all.
Someone asked what's in the boogie.
What is in the boogie? Can I get a boogie? Hold on, guys. I'll get a boogie.
Hey, guys, if y'all will bear with me for a moment, the camera holder died, so I'm going to fix it so I'm not shaking all over the place. So if you guys will give me just a minute, I would very much so appreciate it. Just gonna do my very, very best to keep your view not terrible.
Oh, did your thing die?
Yeah.
Aww.
I've been holding it up and it's like shaking and
sad day. We had all this production quality.
and
Earthquake!
Guys.
Essential Responder Tell City, Indiana, October was awesome, and I want to attend again. Thank you, Bob, and Phelps, Nick, Rob, and David. Yeah, absolutely. They're amazing training team last year. Some of those trainers are still with us. Some of them aren't. They went on to go, like, inside of the training universe, trainers can go and do different stuff. You guys have seen that, like, Twitch is training all over the country right now with Save One More. I think Phelps might be stepping into some dog training. I'm not positive on that, though. I haven't heard from him in a little bit. And then I've talked to Nick. Nick is in the Marines, so he might be doing a little less training and a more actual stuff here shortly. And then Rod is somewhere. Yeah, he's somewhere over there. Rod is just somewhere. And then David is currently learning how to run the inventory of Refuge Medical. So the team is still here. We're still just, doing a bunch of stuff. Who died in a room full of medical components and trained staff? What? I don't know.
Okay, give us a moment.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Best production quality.
Look at this guy. Somebody was just saying thank you to you for training. Do you want to come say you're welcome? You got to put the tube down at least, bro.
Yeah, oh,
What do you think this is?
with the pinhole, right?
Yeah.
With no pinhole because they're brand new.
Yeah, just say thank you.
Yeah. Love you guys. It was a blessing.
Yeah, heck yeah,
It was
bro.
Super cool. And
Hey,
super
dude, look at that. Look at
Sorry.
that. Look at that nod.
man.
Hey, heck yeah, bro. Why don't you go protect us from the dark
I'm gonna go
somewhere?
do
He's going to go protect us from the dark somewhere. That guy. I like the wiggle. It just shows how hard you work. Question. Thoughts on bringing folks to class that don't speak any English? It depends on what language they speak and why they're coming to class. To be honest, guys, I'm super hesitant to train anybody who's not an American right now. I'm very, very hesitant to train anybody who's not an American right now. As I think all American trainers should be, because there's a lot of illegal immigrants that have been flooding in from our southern border, whether they are from Mexico, whether they're from Libya, whether they're from Africa, whether they're from Syria, whether they're from Egypt, whether they're from wherever, China, Russia. It would really depend on what language and the situation. And that's something I would talk with TJ about a lot. And I know he'd probably have some hesitancy as well, because Like, guys, if this was about making money, we would have done something else. We're trying to save lives here. So, for the people who asked what is in the boogie, this is the boogie right here. It comes in a little elastic wrap. It's nothing too high speed. However, it does have a little loop if you want to like use a D-ring, attach it to somewhere, put it somewhere in kit, or if you want to like retain it inside of a little pouch in a bag, you can do it that way too. So once you pull it out, you'll see there's 2 rubber bands that keep it together. We'll go through the contents for you. So that way you can see. Right here we have a Boo Boo Wipes pack. And so inside of the Boo Boo Wipes pack, we also put a little thing of gloves for you. This has got like an assortment of wipes. This is like burn wipes, sting wipes, anti-poison ivy stuff. There's like, you know what? We'll just go through it. We'll just go through it all right here. We're all in this together. That's a High School Musical reference for those.
Someone asked, wait, if the tape being used to fix the camera, does that count as a camera setup saved? Is this a bingo question? Because if it has to do with something failing with the production, then sure, take the square.
Yeah, take the square for failure in production. So we got alcohol prep pads, BZKs, antiseptic towelettes. We've got triple antibiotic. We've got some ibuprofen, some non-aspirin. We've got burn shield wipes, anti-sting, anti-burn, and these are some additional burn gel wipes. So that's your Boo Boo wipes. You got a 3-inch rolled gauze. The amount of stuff that you can do with 3-inch rolled gauze is unbelievable. You can do this so much with this. Set of gloves. You have an S-mark bandage here. You could improvise a tourniquet, use it as a child tourniquet. Super easy. Use it as a pressure bandage, all that good stuff. Duct tape, because it does everything you want it to do and then more. This is the Forward Observer duct tape. It's in Coyote Tan. It is all of the stickies. It is literally all of the stickies. So really good product there. And then we have a pretty comprehensive Band-Aid bag with like the assortment of Band-Aids, not just like regular old Band-Aids. There's finger Band-Aids, large ones, fingertip, butterfly. So all of that comes in the boogie. And then the boogie is like, you know, it's a great little field care bag. Like I'd stick a boogie in my rucksack just to have a little bit of extra. Everybody wants to have like 900 tourniquets, but I promise you on rucks and on movements, I've used way more Coban and way more Tylenol than I've ever used tourniquets because dudes fall and trip and don't pay attention and they get headaches and they get, you know, whiny and moany and groany. And so it's just like, take some Tylenol, take a little bit of like, you know, some rehydration salt, some glucose, stop crying, and let's move on, right? So that all comes in the boogie, wrapped up for you. So the first 100 people for Black Friday and the first 100 people for the Cyber Monday sale get a free boogie whenever you purchase over $250. So hopefully you guys take advantage of that. That's a pretty sweet little deal there. What else we got? 12C. I train TQ with that rucksack. Humble pie happens quick. Yeah, what TQ fits in the new TQ holster? So thus far, we've tested the tourniquets that we carry. So that's the Soft T and the Cat Gen 7. I know that they work. So if the Soft T and the Cat Gen 7 work, the Sam XT should work. The RMT most likely will not work. The Recon would work. What else will work? Yeah, majority of your windlass style tourniquets are going to fit inside of this. You can expand it a little bit. You can also constrict it either way, so you can get more or less tension and retention on the device. So hopefully that helps with y'all too. We got a couple more minutes here. So if you guys want to ask any last minute questions, we can definitely do that now. I just want to make sure that I get whatever y'all need question-wise for Black Friday. You know, I don't want you to be wondering or thinking like, what's going to happen? We want you to know what's going on.
Somebody asked how much the tourniquet holder was going to be.
I think it's like $35 or something like that. 35 bucks. It's not crazy expensive. And this, by the way, guys, this is made like down the street from us. This is a small local family business that we support in this. Ford Holster Companies. They make custom Kydex holsters. They're really nice custom Kydex holsters. And the cool thing is the husband and wife that run this company, Like, the wife made all of these. Like, she literally had hands on every single one of them and ensured that they were assembled correctly, that they were like pressed correctly, every single thing. And so there's not like a large mega corporation that we're getting these from where like a bunch of quality control is going to go by the wayside. It's going to be shaved wrong, not look good, potentially damage a TQ. None of that. We know that these are high quality holsters, and you know, it's supporting an Oklahoma-based local small business, which is what I really like about it too. That's a freaking great question. Somebody said baling wire and zip ties for the phone, which I agree. That'd probably be the way to do it. I don't see any more questions. Seems like everybody's all questioned out. It looks like, man. We haven't done anybody. We haven't made. I don't think we've gotten a bingo yet. There's no way we've got a bingo.
Anybody gotten a bingo?
Have you found a way to carry a cat in the Kydex holder and have it staged without having the top fold of the Velcro catch on everything, or does the design prevent that?
I think it prevents that.
So I'll tell you right now, with the TQ that I keep staging here with the cat, I fold it so that the only Velcro, if possible, is kind of like hidden in here. So there's like a Velcro part right here, and there's a Velcro part right here. One of those, right? I know. If you're having to use your tourniquet, you're gonna have to take that off. But stowing it so that you don't lose it, versus also you can wrench down on the retention. That being said, guys, I've used this a lot in my full kit with my battle belt, right? I've been dragged with it. I've been carried with it. I haven't lost a TQ yet. Is it possible to lose a TQ? Absolutely. Watch this. It's possible. It's 100% possible. I've flipped that harder, right? So, like all things.
But like, you're probably not gonna be.
Like,
your body's not gonna get.
Now,
thrown
how
like that.
how do you, like, unless you've got a power thrust, my friend, like, unless you literally got that thrust in you, I don't think you'll be able to do that. So understand, like, every single system you have has a failing point, right? I know that we very much try to preach like really high failing point, which is what this is. It has a failing point. This has a failing point. You want to know what the failing point of this is? I take a sawzall. I light it on fire. I take a sawzall and cut it in half. It's not going to, I shoot this. It's not going to survive, right? It has a failing point, right? And so understand, getting out there, adjusting your retention as such, the same way you would with your regular holster. Treat this as a holster for a gun, right? If this is the thing that saves your life, right? How much more important is the holster for this thing versus the holster for that thing there, right? So kind of change your paradigm. Think about it a little bit differently. And that's a great question.
The shears question, and then the one about Canada.
Okay, hold on. So can Bob, will shears also fit in the new TQ case? I don't know.
I don't know that I would. Was your
I don't know that I would either, but I can try it. I haven't tried it. That's a great question. I didn't even think to try it. Probably not, given how snug it is, but I'm sure you could make them fit.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you make them fit.
Would you look at that?
There you go.
That's pretty cool, actually. And now it's not. I'll move.
Brett, add on. Who suggested this?
You can.
Rickster,
fit the shears
I'm sending you one for free.
You can fit the shears perfectly into the tourniquet holster.
Ah, okay.
Check it out.
Work on it. That's easy.
Also, the Rickster is gonna get a TQ case just because of that.
Okay. What color?
I don't know. What color you want, Rickster? You want brown? You want coyote, black, or OD?
Right?
Coyote, black, or OD, Rickster? You just created a new product for us.
It's a stud kit. It's a Kydex stud kit.
It's a Kydex stud kit. That's the way it goes. I have foldable Leatherman shears, so it won't fit. LOL. OD, please. Forest green it is. Green. Get the guy some green. Everybody say, great job, Rickster. Way to solve that problem for us. I'll be adding my shears into my TQ holster directly after this live.
Deploy at the same time. No, there's no way to only deploy one.
We'll play it. We'll play with it. We'll play with it. We'll play with it.
Eric, I had a question. Eric,
What do we got? Where is he at?
can y'all stick 2 orders for Black Friday and Cyber Monday in one box to ship to Canada, save on duty fees to my communist country?
Yes, Eric, go ahead and hit the live chat. Hit the Shopify chat. Talk to Heath. Heath's our customer service lead. He'll be able to make sure that actually happens for you. So if you want to get a hold of him so that he can make a note in his system in the order notes, that'll be the best way to do that. No problem. Whatever we can do to save you from communism, we're gonna do. Yeah, Rickster. Proud of you, Rickster, said 12C. What a guy.
Where's the live saved tally board? That's gonna be on the list. That'll be on the list.
Yep, we'll get it up. We'll get the live save tally board up. Don't worry about that. We'll get her up. That's a great question. That's a great question. All right, we got time for one more question. One more, and I'm going to pee my pants. So we got to hurry it up here. These dang crazy kids. Rickster, do you want a tech lock, a belt clip, or a molly clip for your holster? I can show you the options here.
Here's the tech lock.
So the tech lock is as follows, right? So the molly clip is a USA-made molly clip that can molly into like molly webbing and such. The tech lock, this is a little belt clip, just undoes like so. And then you just bolt this into the back of your holster right here, right? And you just put it over your belt, lock it in, secure its safety, and you're good to go. Both are great options. It really depends on how you're planning on using it.
That one's actually, the Molly is made by
G-code. And then here's your molly clip right here. And then it's got like a little retention clip that goes over the end once you have it secured in its spot. So let us know, Rickster, in the chat which one you want. You want the belt clip or do you want the molly clip? Pat Hopkins says, I love the live chat at the store. Yeah, our live chat is actually human beings, guys. It's standardly that human being right there. Come on, give us a wave. Nice. Look at that guy. Look, it's so cute. Hey, watch it. Molly, please. Molly it is.
Aaron had a question over on Instagram. Is there a contingency plan for the ruckus if it snows?
Yeah, it's called rucking.
In the snow.
If it ain't raining, we ain't training, boys. Come on now. What do you think of... Yeah, I'm sure the Predators will stop in the snow. Heck no, dude. That's awesome press. Are you kidding me? Oh, dude, that'd be so sick. We're just rocking. Like, just think of our beards covered in snow with just staffs and swords and axes. Think of the freaking
So
media.
Viking-like.
Yeah, dude, so sweet. Operator weather. Yeah, dude. Don't you operationally operate like an operator in operations? Come on, bro. Aaron, get it together. Somewhere Jake is just yelling at work about you. Better, more worry ice, said Ben, which I'm sure he says probably should worry about the ice and not the snow. I'm sure that's what
That's a very TJ way of saying
Yeah,
that.
better, more worry ice. And slide. He said, better worry, more ice and slide. Very good word now time. Much talk. Guys, I don't think that there's... The ruck, we'll ruck. We're going ruck. We're going ruck. Don't worry. There's going to be a million reasons why not to ruck. There's one really good reason to ruck. The kids.
She's saying, because she's a mother rucker, so she's going to have the stroller and the kiddos, and so it might be a little
We're going to put some snow tires on there, Aaron. I know who Aaron is. Aaron has been in my house. She is the cat's pajamas, as the kids say. So is that our one question? Are we going to do that as our one question?
Sure.
All right. Guys, I love you. I really, really do. I want you to know that. I want you to know that the reason I love you is not because of me or it's not because of this business or anything like that. The reason I love you is because there is a man 2,023 years ago who came and died and was risen again. He came back to life. That man was God incarnate. It was the creator of the universe come into our plane in the flesh as Yeshua, Yahushua, Jesus, the Messiah, the King. He came, I've met him, I know him, he loves me, and he loves you. And all he wants out of you is a relationship. And all he wants is for you to love his kids. And that's the reason I love y'all. I hope that you take solace and remembrance and peace in the fact that Messiah is king. He rules the world. He has complete dominion. Do not fear. Do not operate in fear. Operate in strength, in the authority that has been given to you, my brothers and sisters, because it has been given to you. You just have to receive it. That's all. You just have to receive it. Don't let the craziness of this world get you down too much. Yes, bad stuff is going to continue to happen. Yes, it's a hard time to be out there, but also you have been made for such a day as this. Take pride and solace in that. It's a good thing, right? So, whatever you're doing tomorrow, whatever you're doing Friday, this weekend, be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Carry an effing tourniquet, please. I'd recommend you'd carry more than just a tourniquet, but definitely just carry a tourniquet. And be the light. Go. How will they hear if there's no one to proclaim? So go tell them. I love y'all. Shalom. Do 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 do.